Let me preface this video by saying that I love Ori 2. It's a massive improvement over the original in nearly every way and deserves all of the praise that it gets. I'm still going to be praising the game, but what I find a lot more interesting is taking a micro look at all the little things they changed up from Ori 1 that ultimately make this game better, but less of a Metroidvania. First off, the saving system. Unlike the first game, Ori 2 implements an autosave system. I personally think this change is alright, it's fine, it's give and take. On one hand, you lose the tension of being out of energy and having to evaluate the risk versus the reward of tackling the next section without making a soul link beforehand, but on the other, you don't have to replay massive segments because the last time you saved was last Christmas. I don't think the change is bad, but it's a massive departure from the Metroidvania format. Super Metroid, Symphony, and most importantly Hollow Knight have a fixed save system. You complete a hard challenge, you get access to a safe room or a bench. Not in Ori 2. I guess there's less downtime in Ori 2, so like I said, it's give and take. But speaking of Hollow Knight, there are so many parallels between these games. In Ori 1 you healed by creating a soul link. In Hollow Knight you heal by focusing. Ori 2 opts for the second system and it's better for it. Now you can heal whenever you want because it won't break progression by saving. Ori 2 also borrows Hollow Knight's charm system, which is an interesting addition to say the least. In Hollow Knight, charms allowed you to customize your build, allowing to adapt to upcoming challenges in unique ways. Ori 2 still does that, but to a lesser degree. While Hollow Knight was laser focused on combat, Ori 2 is still a platformer before an action game, meaning most challenges can be completed by good maneuvering and mastering your moveset, not by optimizing your charm build. But speaking of combat, we really have to talk about that because I am floored by the upgrade here. To borrow a page from Doug's book, Ori 1's combat was like diluted hot chocolate. You're only drinking it to get to the platforming marshmallows, it only got more flavorful at the end, and even then it was just alright. Ori 2's combat is a mug cake. Thick, moist, velvety chocolate all the way through with upgradable whipped cream and sprinkles. You actually get melee combat instead of mashing X in the general vicinity of your enemy. Not only that, but each weapon gets a varied moveset depending on what direction you press. It is fantastic to say the least. But you know what else is fantastic? The NPC dialogue. I'm not even joking when I say that this is one of my favorite parts of the game. Hollow Knight did it first, but Ori 2 did it better just by having more of it. Unique lines for every bit of dialogue as opposed to just one in Hollow Knight. And there's a surprising amount of personality behind all this gibberish. My personal favorite is that Ori talks. At least a little bit, and their voice is just as cute as I imagined. So, all in all, this game is really good, and if it looks even the slightest bit interesting to you, then go on and get it. Just don't expect much Metroidvania. Do expect super polished platforming, combat, and personality. Oh, I almost forgot, this game is gorgeous.